Hey, this your boy Belly, man. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, we got the worst possible thing Ukraine can fucking do. Let's get into the video.
Ukraine will have right to strike with F-16s on legitimate targets in Russia, NATO chief. Ukrainian pilots of F-16 fighter jets will have the right to strike legitimate military targets in Russia, according to NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg. When asked when Ukraine would be able to deploy the F-16s, Stoltenberg said it was impossible to say. He confirmed that all of Ukraine's allies want the fighter jets to be in Ukraine as soon as possible, but...
And this is the worst fucking thing they could possibly do. Go into Russia and start hitting targets, military targets in Russia. Russia took the regions and they haven't pushed any further than Ukraine. If they wanted a full-scale version of Ukraine, I'm pretty sure they would have done that already. And this is exactly why Trump was right about NATO and we need to be removed from NATO. These people are the most aggressive motherfuckers in the world, but they don't even pay their protection fees. All these other countries do like NATO and all these other, they throw rocks and hide behind America. And we're forced to protect them. Our citizens, not theirs. And then now Ukraine wants to fly F-16s into Russia. I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, that'll be the end of Ukraine. And that'll definitely be the spark of World War III. It's just so crazy to me that, you know, and everything is public information these days. So Russia gets to see all these people who supplying weapons and money to their enemies. That's kind of like me. Let's say I'm beefing with this gang, and it's just you know, some rich drug dealer or whatever you want to use, rich drug dealer in the neighborhood, whatever. And I don't have no problems with him personally, but he's supplying the gang that I'm beefing with weapons, you know, money, and a whole bunch of other shit that's helping hurt me in my situation. How long do you think I'm gonna ignore this dude over here that's supplying the people that I have all these problems with weapons and everything? Because they wouldn't even be able to do what they're doing, man, against me without the support of this guy. So how long do you think I'm gonna ignore this man? Like, these people are fucking crazy, man. You can sit here and you give all this shit to Ukraine to help keep fueling this war with Russia. You think Russia's gonna keep ignoring you? Everything's online. They know who's supplying Ukraine with all this other shit. They happy about it. Oh, we just sent F-16s to Ukraine, all this and that. So when them F-16s do bomb or whatever they attack, if civilians die or whoever, guess whose blood is on whose hands? Everybody involved in sending those fighter jets and everything to Ukraine. So I hope everybody got their ducks in order to be doing shit like that.
But noted that the effect of the F-16s will be stronger if the pilots are well trained and the crews and other support personnel are well prepared. So I think we have to listen to the military experts exactly when we will be ready to, or when allies will be ready to start sending and delivering the F-16s. The sooner the better, he said. According to Stoltenberg, each ally will decide for itself whether to supply F-16s to Ukraine, and the allies have different policies. But at the same time, the Secretary General noted the war in Ukraine is a war of aggression, and Kyiv has the right to self-defense, including strikes on legitimate Russian military targets outside Ukraine. Last August, the Netherlands and Denmark promised to provide Ukraine with 61 American-made F-16 fighter jets.
So Denmark and all them have American-made F-16s. Like, why is everybody getting involved in that shit? So if Russia start attacking these other places, I kind of feel like they have the right to, man. All these people ganging up on them, doing all this weird shit. I have no dog in this fight. I'm American first. I always gonna put my country first over the rest of the fucking world. This is my home. And I'm proud to be an American. Just like all these other countries have pride in their country, I'm proud to be an American. I don't give a fuck about the history of the past. No country was built on just fucking good shit and positivity. Most countries, in fact, were built on war. That's how they became countries. Like, but man, this shit is just going too far, man. It's too much death and destruction on the planet right now. We already fighting, you know, psyopses and mental wars. We don't need any more on the ground. Especially nothing that might potentially pull American kids into there because the military recruiting they can't even make numbers. Who wants to join our fucking woke ass military where they paying for sex changes and we have grown ass men, who hold high positions in the military trying to change themselves into women now? Who wants to fight for a fucking military like that? Then you have a bunch of blue haired and purple haired soldiers on the ground crying about how hot it is outside. But they supposed to be fighting a war. This shit is weird, man. And that's what I'm telling you, like all these these pedocrat party supporters, man. You want your kids to potentially be fighting in a war? Go ahead. Keep voting for Biden and these fucking lunatics. But this ain't the move right here, man. I'm telling you, in my personal opinion, if Ukraine does this, it'll be the end of Ukraine and the start of World War III.
Recently, it became known that the Netherlands planned to prepare 6 additional F-16s for Ukraine. Ukrainian pilots are being trained in Denmark and the United States. Earlier, CNN reported that the first group of Ukrainian pilots, consisting of 4 people, will complete the F-16 training program by the summer of 2024.
This shit is not even serious. They have 4 pilots in the program talking about making strikes on Russia. And America gonna broadcast it. Oh yeah, we training Ukraine, we giving them money, we got their back. I wouldn't be surprised if the CIA got American soldiers over there dressed as Ukrainians at this point. And how does a sex dancer who plays pianos with his nuts become the president of Ukraine? I don't get it. This dude used to, before he became a politician in Ukraine, he was doing half naked shows dressing like women, playing the piano with his penis. And he becomes the president of a country and we sending him money to fight a war. Like, this shit is so weird, man. This shit is so weird, but I'm telling you, man, this ain't it, man. This ain't the move that Ukraine needs to make on Russia. They need to just, they need to find some type of common ground, man, because I really don't recommend them doing that type of shit. But, man, y'all seen it like I seen it. Joe World War III Biden. You get what you vote for.